What's up, guys? Hog Almighty. Yeah, you're gonna catch me every Saturday around this time because we're gonna talk about something brand new. This is a real sport that we're doing, and it's gonna be held here at an indoor arena in Nashville. So we're decking out the entire thing. It's gonna look hog almighty. Brand new sport, never before done. You guys are going to be a part of its development, and we're blending the feel of first-person shooters with traditional sports. This has legitimately never been done, guys. So, just like we did with WMO, let me go and turn this thing down a little bit so I don't blow out your guys' ears. Sorry about that. So, just like we did with WMO, we're doing it again, but we're doing it bigger, we're doing it better, and we're doing it in real life. We're doing it the only way I know how to, and that is all going like, how you doing, Bully? How you doing, Touch Football? How you doing, Nico Johnny Karu? A little intro video I made to kind of break down a little bit of this game so far, but you guys are going to, can you guys hear me? Hello, hello? Hopefully I have this thing going pretty good. Music's a little too high. Hello, hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? What's up, DJ Defile? Can you guys hear me? I'm making sure that I have the microphone all set right now. Making sure I got everything situated because I haven't done this in quite some time. Just checking, you guys can hear me, right? I think it's registering, I'm not sure. Just making sure that I got... I just... That's better. The mic was turned down and the music was... Oh, okay, I get it. Let me turn this thing down then. Yeah, I haven't messed with this in quite some time. It's been a little bit, but you know what? I've been away, but I've been working on some bigger things, and I wanted to come back and bring something that was completely different. So you guys are going to see some of the development that we've done, but Hog Almighty, this is a brand new sport. I can't emphasize this enough. I'm excited, and I'm excited for you guys to be a part of this. Okay, yeah, I want to make sure this music doesn't overpower me. There we go. I'll even turn this thing up a little bit, making sure I don't blow out your guys' ears. But yeah, this is a brand new sport. Again, never before done. I'm gonna take call-ins too if you guys want, because I want you guys to really learn this, because I would like for you guys to try this at the house. Because the whole point is for us to build a league around it. And actually have an arena that you can come to, an arena where you can play and you can use our guns, you can use the Strikeball. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have league teams. We're going to produce the entire thing. There's going to be cameras. hooked up to every facet of that arena, and we're going to hook up the players to their own individual cameras. And now it is time. Turn this thing down real quick. There we go. Okay. All right. What's up, guys? How are you guys doing? Again, I appreciate you guys for coming on by. Again, hello, DJ Defile. Hello again, Oxus, Nana Bully, Miko Hikaru, Tugboat Paul. This is awesome. And this has never been done. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the website here. And I'm going to show you guys the map that we've worked on. And I apologize for my hair in advance. I probably should like comb this thing or something. I don't know. But anyway, here's the website, a legitimate league that we're making. Go to neonstrikeleague.com. When you go there, you can get a general idea as to how we're making Strikeball. So, you know, the first league event is going to be held next year, guys. So an actual thing, you can go right to the Discord and check out the development tab and see the actual photos of the arena that we will be using. So this is a real thing that we're doing. We've partnered with a gel gun company, and they specialize in making these guns. And you guys are gonna see it. And it's just never been done before. This is gonna be awesome. Like, the people that live around here, I already know it's already going to take off, because the few people that I've brought it up to, they're down to play tomorrow. Like, I showed them this, I showed them the ball we'll be using, the game mechanics. They said, when can we get started? And these guys are like diehard airsoft players. So like, and this is an airsoft. So, oh yeah. This is going to be awesome, and I want you guys to be a part of it. But if you go to the neonstrikeleague.com website, you can get a good idea as to how this game is played. So if you go to the Learn tab here, you'll see, but by all means, please jump in the Strike Lounge Discord. I will drag you in so you guys can see. You guys can ask me questions or whatever as to like, hey, you know, so what's going on with this game, this, that, and the other. Ask me everything and anything. Okay. So let's talk about first the map. I'm very excited for this. Okay, so this is how, let me turn down the music too to make sure I'm not drowned out. Okay, so I want you to picture this. You guys are going to be in an actual arena. It's an indoor arena, and you have both ends. Those are the strike nets, right? This is how the entire map's going to look, okay? However, what's missing on this is going to be the very similar to airsoft, very similar to paintball. We're going to have inflatables in the middle, so that way you can hide behind those types of things and, you know, kind of get away from enemy gunfire. Because the bullets are going to be neon and everything's going to be blacklit, right? We're giving it a very cyberpunk style feel. So, okay, this is the map. So you see where it says control zone? That's our version of a touchdown. So if you take the strike ball and you can make it all the way to the end, you've just given your team 5 points, okay? And then that's when the ball goes to the other team, and then they have to get to your side of the map. If you can't get to the control zone, which is the touchdown area, you might as well try to toss that ball into the strike net. And that's what this is right here, guys. Okay. So let's say you got the ball in hand, right? Your team has possession. This is a 4v4 match, okay? So you're on the opposite side of the field, you know, and you got to score, right? Now, you can't make it to the control zone because maybe the enemy gunfire is too much. And remember, if you get shot by the enemy, you're frozen for 8 seconds, okay? So when you get shot, you are frozen for 8 seconds. Your vest is going to light up. And what that means is you can't shoot the strike ball. So if you have the strike ball in hand, you can't do anything with it. You can't even shoot your own gun because you're frozen for 8 seconds. So when you have the strike ball in hand and you get shot, you have to drop the strike ball, and then the other team can pick it up. And just like in basketball, that's when that turnover would happen, right? So you don't want to get shot because you don't want to get frozen for 8 seconds, okay? You do not want to get shot. So if you can't make it to the control zone, and you got the strike ball in hand, and your teammates are trying to like back you up so that way you don't get shot, you should try to throw that strike ball into any one of these targets, okay? And this is going to give your team points. So you can get 2 points for getting that strike ball in either corner of the net, okay? Now you can try to hit it dead center, okay? You can try for that. If you miss, it's only going to be 1 point if you can make it through any of those circles. But if you miss entirely, just remember your team only gets 1 shot with the strike ball. You can't run for the ball and try to reshoot it again. So you better make sure that in this 4v4 match, that whoever has the strike ball in hand on your team is either really fast and evasive and can get around all the crazy neon gel bullets are going to be shot your way and can make a touchdown, or they're an amazing strike ball shooter and they can just knock back threes all day, okay? So that's the point of the strike net. Now, think of basketball, okay? This is where we've blended first-person shooters with traditional sports, right? We got the net there that resembles like a soccer net, and then we have the control zone here, which resembles like a touchdown, right? Okay, here's the thing. When you have the ball in hand, you can't just camp forever. You got to take that shot. So you have a shot clock. So you got 45 seconds to take that shot with the strike ball, okay? Once 45 seconds goes up, you got to drop the strike ball, and then it goes to the other team. You got to fall back to your side of the map. Okay. Do you still keep the 5 points for making it into? Of course, yeah. Strike ball is 4 rounds, 6 minutes each, and at the end of the match, whoever has the most points wins, and that's how you win strike ball. So you make a touchdown, you're getting that 5 points. And if you make it inside that strike net, doesn't matter if it's a 2, a 1, or a 3, you're just stacking points on top. So picture making a team, right? You can go super dynamic with your team. You could have a team of super athletic, like people who are very evasive and fast, and maybe they just run into the control zone all day. So you're just racking up 5 points over and over and over, right? That's pretty pog almighty good. You're just getting 5 points left and right. Or let's say you make a badass team of shooters, right? Of like gun shooters. So you guys are like epic at freezing the other team like crazy. So maybe your team isn't the most athletic. Maybe they're not the best at tossing the strike ball in the strike net, but you guys are great shooters. So doesn't matter. You guys freeze the other team like crazy, and then you guys can just, take the ball to the control zone, start racking up 5 points. A major defense team, kind of like a brick wall, but yeah, exactly. Or you could have like the Golden State Warriors of a team, right? Like imagine not being like okay at like, gun shooting, maybe not the fastest, but you guys lob 3 points all day. Like, you know what I mean? Like you just toss it in the back of the strike net, 3 points over and over and over again. So just like in basketball, you have to get over the once you have the ball in hand, you can't just lob it from your side of the map, right? Just like in basketball, you can't just keep lobbing it from your side of the court. You have to cross the middle portion to enter the other team's area, right? So we call that the strike zone. So picture this. Picture you guys are starting off with the strike ball, and you guys are on your side of the map, so the left side of the map. And as you guys are crossing the middle section where that circle is, you guys are entering the other team's side of the map. That's when you guys can take shots with the strike ball. That's when you guys can shoot each other. That's when the action actually happens, and we call that the strike zone. Okay, now, again, when possession changes hands, if you drop the strike ball and you get shot, right? You're frozen for 8 seconds. You drop the ball. The other team grabbed the ball. That means possession has changed hands, which means your team is falling back to your side of the map. And then, ergo, there you go. You got to wait for the team to come on over. But again, they got a 45-second shot clock. This is going to be awesome, guys. Like, because this isn't even, this is like the game mechanics. You guys have no idea what we're going to do with this map. Like, it is going to be super badass. Like, I'm excited because, like, we're drenching this thing. It's picture black lights and, like, we're going to have, like, neon drip throughout the entire thing. So whenever somebody scores or makes a touchdown, the entire map comes to life. Like, picture, like, somebody making a shot, just, like, you know, flashing lights because they just made the point or made the touchdown. How fucking hype is that? How hype is that? And then we're going to have large speakers on both ends of the map. So that way you can still feel like everything. So like in basketball, you know, like when the basketball changes hands and they're like, you know, defense, defense. We're doing the same shit on those speakers. It is going to be fucking crazy. And we have a commentary team too that's going to be on the end of the arena. So it's going to look really nice. We're also going to have strike girls. Those are going to be the ladies that hold up the round 1, round 2, round 3, and round 4 signs. So they're just going to take the sign, and they're going to walk out to the middle of the field, and they're going to show the round 1, and that's when shit's going to pop off. So it is going to be awesome. And the way that we're going to produce the entire thing is we are sticking cameras throughout the entire field area, and we're putting GoPros on their helmets, and we're going to have drone footage too, where it goes over the map so you guys can see like the flaring neon lights. And these gel balls, they're green, and they're like, you know, when they start shooting, it's just going to flood everything. It's going to be badass. So like, hell yeah. And we call our players strikers too. Like, you're playing strike ball, you are a striker. So, you know, strikers going at it. Okay. Where are we at here? Can we wear short shorts? Nah. Nah, we have outfits chosen, right? It's like full on gear. It looks badass. We got the helmets, like the face masks on too, chosen for it. If you guys want to see the guns that we'll be using, we have those on the development part of the Discord. But yeah, it's going to be held at an indoor arena and it's going to look really good. So, but if you guys want to see more of the website, neonstrikeleague.com, and we're almost done. Like, we finished the game mechanics. We've finished most of the props, most of them. The only thing left is the vest, and once that's done, we're good to go. Like, you know, we can start doing that's when this portion here, the team sign up portion will go live. So you just have to have 3 other players, and that's it. Come up with a team name. If you guys have a logo for your team, cool. We can throw that up on the stream, so that way it like shows your team versus the other team. We can make it feel real official. At the end of the event, we're gonna have like the best shots of, so like the best shots with our gel guns, the best shots with the strike ball. It's gonna look really good. So but yeah, if you guys do have any questions, head over to the Neon Strike League Discord, go to the Strike Lounge area, and then I can drag you into the live area. But that's everything. So I would say probably by next week Saturday, we're gonna have even more. And I believe November, I think around November, we're probably gonna have dry runs of this already. Without the arena, of course. We just want to see like how everything's going to look, but just off of sheer game mechanics, it's already good to go. Like, you know, it's going to be very fast paced, very in your face. The way we're doing all the camera work, you're gonna if you were at home watching this, you would feel like you're playing it, because we're not doing just like camera shots that are far out and you get to see the entire map. We're sticking the cameras on the helmet and we're trying to figure out a way to stick the cameras on the guns. So this is one of them right here. And we have another one being made. And that one you can see on the development one. So picture carrying around our neon strike ball, and carrying around like an M4 might be a little hard, right? So there's really badass pistols in this that they eject smoke to, and they flare up. So it looks it looks amazing. It looks very futuristic, and it's easier to carry the strike ball when you have a pistol in hand. So if you're running and you're just shooting that pistol, easier. Of course, it shoots our neon gels. So like in reality, if you get hit with this neon gel, you're not getting hurt, because the neon gels are less impactful than airsoft. Period. But it looks amazing. It'll trigger the effect on the vest. So if you do get hit, the lights will start to start to flare up a lot. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. But that is just some of the updates I wanted to go over. If you guys did want to register in advance, you can. But the thing is we're not doing any signups until, I would say, until probably early January. But there's already been people that have messaged that want to put together a team. So, they already kind of grasped the idea of where we're going with this, because this isn't going to change at all. Like, this is literally the game. But if you already have a team in place, or you want to be a part of the commentary team, or any part of the production for that day, it is going to be amazing. Absolutely amazing. My question is, will there be different assortments of the shooters, like shotgun type, sniper type, pistol type, and automatic? Yes. So version 1 is going to be the M4 and the pistol. We have looked at Gatling guns. We've looked at that. And we've also looked at snipers. So I think version 1 is just going to be the pistol and the M4. If you see the M4 on the development, it doesn't shoot like an M4. It shoots like a damn, like, oversized machine gun. Like, there's a mode on there where it's shooting. You got to see it for yourself. It's absolutely insane. Like, I played it a little bit on the build up to today's stream or whatever, but I'm gonna put a video in the development thing if it's not already there. It's like it shoots so much of this, you'd probably run through the mag in, like, I don't know, like 5 seconds. It shoots crazy amounts. So just that gun alone, it has different oh god, I can't think of the name. It has different modes on it, and you can just get like crazy with it. So like that gun alone is like 4 guns in one. So, but I do, like, for me, I'm a big time first person shooter, like, player, fan, everything, right? So like I've always been partial to snipers, like ops, because I play like Counter Strike, 1.6, CS:GO, all that stuff, right? But I love the op, right? So I definitely want to bring an op to this, because imagine like having a badass sniper on your team, and like he's just knocking back people because he can just hit his shot like that. You know what I mean? Even though this game is super fast paced, very in your face, I think it's still worth it to have like a sniper in this, because even if you have to cross to the other side, imagine dudes just popping people left and right with one shot. You know what I mean? Just extra badass. Extra badass. But that's it right there. Like I don't know if you guys remember the old actually I think they still do it, right? Like you guys remember those frag movies, right? Like old school Counter-Strike frag movies where like the best kills, right? Where like pro players are just like knocking back like 4 players at a time with like one mag or whatever. I want to do that with this, where we have the best the best shots, meaning the best freezes, meaning like, someone's unloading and like you just see like 5 vests light up because all of them just got frozen for 8 seconds, and they just took the strike ball and they just chucked that shit right in the strike net and it knocked it back. So I want the best guns, I want the best gun shots, and I want the best strike ball shots, meaning dudes carrying a pistol, dodging, weaving. He's got the strike ball in hand like this. And then at the last second, right before the 45-second clock goes out, dude just chucks it and knocks back a three. Ooh, I can't wait for that. That's going to be awesome. That is going to be awesome. Awesome, awesome. Oh my God. So that's yeah, that's it right there. And we want to produce everything so good that after the first Neon Strike League event, we can really put together a good movie of this, because my goal is to make this a true season. Like, I want actual players a part of this, working to win like our championship. I want there to be all types of opportunities for people that get involved with this to very similar to esports. You would have something like this that can draw from that same crowd. So that's the whole goal. And I think aesthetically you can do so much more with this. And because it is a physical, like IRL type situation, there's going to be so much that's going to happen. It's going to be amazing. Never been done before. And I can't wait to do it. And, obviously any and all ideas that you guys shoot over, even from building the maps, because just because we're doing one map for the first Neon Strike League event doesn't mean we're not going to adjust and do other maps in the future. We could literally create the entire thing to look different every single time. So, but that's it though. So that's the Neon Strike League. The first event is next year. We're going all out. We got the guns in place. Check out the development tab. We have the strike ball there too. The strike ball lights up. So you're going to see this lit up strike ball. If you're playing the game, you'll be carrying it around. It's going to be lit up. So just remember, if you're carrying the strike ball, you are a target, because the other team's going to see you plain as day. And you're going to see a whole bunch of green, bullets coming your way. And you're just going to want to dodge all of that. Because if you get hit, you're frozen for 8 seconds. And 8 seconds is everything in strike ball. Okay. So that's it, guys. Again, this is what I wanted to cover today. This is the map for Strikeball. This is without the inflatables inside that you can use to, of course, bob and weave through the other team's fire. If you do make it to the other side, if you take that ball and you carry it to the the control zone, you will get 5 points. That is our version of a touchdown. And then if you can't make it to the control zone to score yourself that touchdown, we absolutely do have a net there. And if you're a good shot with the strike ball, remember, strike ball, you only get one shot and then it changes hands. Then knock it back into any one of those. You will gain points for your team. I can't pronounce that name. Hey, great streamer. I wanted to do a moment, let you know how much I enjoy streams. Your energy and content always brighten my day. I'm looking forward. Hey, great to meet you. Great to meet you, Ezekiel. I'm live also on Twitch, Ezekiel. This is our first one, doing it on Kick. Appreciate you. And be sure to join us on our Discord to see all of our development. And tonight was the first night we went live on YouTube as well. But this is an event that will be held next year, IRL. And consider where I'm sitting, the Neon Strike League office. It ain't fancy, but we want to make the arena badass. We want to make the game badass. We want to make your experience badass. We want something never before done, so that way when we do it, nobody does it better, and people want to practice this at home, because guess what? The Strike League's going to have another event coming up. It's going to be heavily produced, and hey, you know what? If we get picked up by like a large company or whatever. It just makes the Neon Strike League bigger, so that way we can actually have teams compete for something great. And that is the overall vision of this. DJ Defile. So different obstacles and areas to go through, like ramps and such for map design. So I haven't. So I was thinking of the ramps, right? Because we were playing around with certain map ideas. We're pulling from ideas from like paintball and airsoft. But the only thing is with the ramps, because of how fast paced this is, we didn't know how to put the ramp in. But if you have an idea for where we could put a ramp, that would be good. Um, what we're looking for is more of like the hide behind inflatable, but that inflatable, what we're gonna do is we're going to make it like neon lit, right? Because the entire map is very cyberpunk esque. It's gonna be like blacklit and everything. But here's the kicker: we want the inflatables to come alive. The best way to describe it is, let's say this is what we were working on too. Let's say that the team, you don't have the ball, right? And the other team has a strike ball and they're about to come into your side of the map. What I was thinking is how do we make it so you can shoot the inflatable and it shoots off a little bit of smoke, or just something to distract them, right? So that way it covers you, so that way you can get over there and maybe catch them off guard as they're coming in to your side of the map. um Another thing that we were looking at, and we won't be able to do it for this first event, but we want to do it for the second one, and that is life-size holograms. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, we looked at, there's a company that does large holograms, and we wanted to have it so like it would like appear random above where the above that map. So like in the indoor arena that we're at, we can play all day because it's an indoor arena, right? Like there's all kinds of like covering and lights and everything's going to be dark anyway. So um we wanted to put something together because the whole concept of this whole map is like, on a lower gamer sense, it's supposed to be like a war torn, like decayed, futuristic, like kind of battlefield, right? That's at least the feel we were trying to give it. But it, very neon sporty, but war torn, right? So we were thinking of like having like rando stuff that would just appear above the map, just so it looks good, of course, on streams and everything, but could also play a distraction, because the whole point is for that map to come alive to some degree, and that's just one of the challenges. um so like another a big thing to think about, which is really cool, is like, not only do you have to be a good shot in this game with the guns, not only do you have to be strategic, right? uh and not only do you have to know, like, be good at ball control, because guess what, you can pass the ball amongst each other. Because I mean, heck, maybe you're getting stuck between gunfire, you just throw the ball to your teammate, he catches it, boom, that's a pass, right, over all this crazy gunfire. So good ball control. But like, you know also, just not paying attention to how the map comes alive around you is also that would play a role in this. So it's like all these things, right? So like, how is that team going to handle all that pressure? that's the that's the whole concept. So but neonstrikeleague.com, guys, to check out our game and the what we're going to launch next year. We have a month in mind, but we're still talking to the arena to see when we could actually use that place. Because it's an indoor arena, right? Like, we can't just willy nilly walk in there and say, hey, we want it on this date on this month, right? Preferably, I want a Saturday. But, it's an arena, and it's our first time working with an arena. So we just want to know, like, how that process works with them. But it's been pretty smooth. They liked it. They checked out the website. They looked at the concept, and they thought it was pretty cool. So like, it's locked in for us, which is really good. And we just want to know, like, from them what month is open. And once we find that out, then that's when the league event will get announced, right? So the date and the time, and then whoever wants to compete can go to the team sign up portion. Now, we are only going to have a set amount of teams compete on that day, and we're probably going to do altogether probably about 4 teams tops. Now, I think 4 teams. It could go to 6, but the way everything's looking, it might end up becoming 6. Quite honestly, but just realize that when you guys compete in this, we're streaming everything. It's gonna be chopped into a movie, and then you know, it's just gonna be our biggest push moving forward for the Neon Strike League and Strikeball moving forward. Like that's event number 1. Here's everything. Boom. And then that's a part of our production package to move it to the next level. And that's the goal, is just to take this to the next level. And for those that competed in this first time around, taking it to the next level from there, we would absolutely love to be able to say, hey, you know what? Now you guys are all paid professional players, and come participate and potentially win a large cash prize, and maybe our version of like the World Cup, which is the Strike Cup, right? Something like that, which is something really badass. That's what we're going for. So, just something different that can blend the best parts of maybe the games you enjoy and the sports that you may or may not enjoy. I have an idea for the inflatable thing. What about use of air or even confetti to distract players? I like that. I like so I like the air, and I do like the confetti too, because even with the strike ball, or even with the strike guns, when halftime hits, right? There's only a minute, so I should probably elaborate. So like your guns are not like infinite on ammo. You know what I mean? They're not infinite. So like when you run out of bullets, you're gonna have to run to spawn, your team spawn, and reload, right? Now, again, strike ball is 4 rounds. So at the end of like, let's say the first round, you got like 1 minute to talk to your team and discuss how you want, round 2 to go, new strategies, load up on your guns. During that time, we have a cleaning crew that's going to run out there and collect anything that may be on the floor. So the confetti idea could work, because we will have a cleaning team that'll run out there and just pick out that stuff really quick. They only have a minute, but the field is a decent size that we could play around. You know what I mean? So, confetti I like. We were looking at smoke too, like different kinds of smoke that would just kind of go over the field a little bit. The field's going to be we're looking at ways of turning it more black, so that way it can illuminate a lot of the neon lights that we're doing, to give that feel. So just picture like lights just kind of like shooting off from the ground like this from both ends of the field, kind of coming in at the center. But yeah, stuff like that. Distractions are what we're all about, because we want people to love playing the game, but realize when you play in the Neon Strike League that those maps do come to life. And they're different every time. You know what I mean? Like there may be a Neon Strike League event where we have our map, it could be, we can name it anything, and that's the map for that event. But then when the Strike League 2 happens, that might be a different map with different different things attached to it. So the strategies would have to change. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like we're going for, very similar to like first person shooters, right? Like in Counter-Strike, like you may play Dust 2, but you would never play Dust 2 the same way that you would play like Inferno, right? Or just name your map here, name your game here. Like it's not always gonna be the same thing. So it'll always change. That's the beauty of it. And there'll be some maps that are mainstay. We might have like, when it's all said and done, maybe, I don't know, 4 maps that we rotate starting for the league. If we did a full season, maybe 4 maps, just so it's not too congested. But yeah, that's it. So, but that is it, guys. So head over to the Discord when you can, and we have a lot of the development stuff there. Sorry. And this is the strike net, and this is how you can score points to strike ball, and that is it, guys. So next week, Saturday, I'll actually have video to show you, and I'm gonna give you guys more video specifically of the arena. I cannot stress this enough that since this has never been done, you guys get to play a role into how we design this map, and it is going to be amazing. And I want you guys to feel like you're designing an arena, because technically you are. Like you're a part of that. So you guys are going to see like where our production team's going to be at for the arena, how big the field actually is, and kind of get a glimpse as to how we're going to be creating it. So, but that's it, guys. Again, appreciate y'all, and check us out on Discord. Check us out on our website, and which is this guy right over here. And that is it. So we're on we're on every social at this point. We're on X, YouTube. We're on Reddit now too. We just joined a couple of forum boards, and we've had a lot of great interest. So I want to thank everyone for showing interest with that as well. And we just got on TikTok, and yeah. So, but that's it though. So, Pog Almighty Bella Kitty, you joined. Oh, I'm just now ending. I'm just now ending. Went over a little bit of the game, the IRL game, and it is really different versus what's out there. So there's absolutely going to be people that are very confused by it. In fact, the most I guess you could say criticism I was getting was from the Gel Blaster community and the Airsoft community. So they were asking like, what is the difference of this versus what we do now, right? And as I was describing it to them, they couldn't understand. They're like, wait a second, how does that work? So I told them, and I'm just like I'm telling everyone, I'm gonna put it on the website, and if you guys want to tune into the stream, I would go a little bit more in depth, and you guys can ask me questions in reference to this. But this is a real thing. We're doing the event, indoor arena, first ever. The camera work. We have a guy named Jester. He's amazing. He's got all kinds of experience with cameras. Lord knows I couldn't do it. I could not. But that's what he does. He does production. So his production of this is going to be amazing. Like, just getting in, like, the bird's eye view of everything and getting the first person view. I'm excited. I could talk all night right now about how far we've come and how this is going to look and how different it's going to be. Like, once the movie is finished of this entire event and the highlight reel and the buildup of all these players who were practicing before the very first Strike League event, and then when you guys see the map and all the hard work that everyone put in there, absolutely amazing. How about outdoors, like an abandoned military base? So we could do something like that. The only thing is we have to make it in such a way that it looks like this. So we'd have to look at this right here. This is like the bare bones map. So like we got to have the nets on either side, and that's these guys over here where they could take the strike ball and try to score it in any one of those holes. And then we have to have the control zone, which is our version of a touchdown. So if they carry that strike ball all the way to the control zone and don't get shot, they've earned their touchdown. They get their 5 points. Everything in between that map, we can change to whatever we want. We can put abandoned military-esque stuff there. It's just the only thing is we could not do hard metals. We could barely do hard plastics. A lot of it has to be inflatable, just because it's a very fast-paced game. But we can play with those inflatables. We can make them very neon lit. We can have certain things eject from them, like DJ Defile was talking about doing, like confetti, smoke, stuff like that. Maybe if if they were triggered a certain way, lights could illuminate from it. It looked really badass. You look like Jordan Howe's husband, probably. I don't know who Jordan Howe is, but hey, why not, right? But I'm all about it. Like, if we I just got in. Can you talk about the uniforms? I'm curious. Okay, so the uniforms, right? Um, it's on the it's on the development tab. So if you go to the development tab on Discord, the uniforms you'll see it. So our strikers, which is our players, um, they're wearing like think of a military esque suit from here going all the way down. It's black on blue, um, and we have a custom fitted elbow pad and knee pad designed into the actual uniform, and we have a small little like hood of sorts here, right? So that is the uniform. Now the thing left on the uniform is the face mask, and you're going to see that on the development tab too. Now I wonder if I have it still here. Hold on, I may actually have it here. Hold on, let me see if I have that. No, I do not. Okay. Okay. So if you go to the development tab on Discord, you'll see the face mask we came up with. It's very breathable. You can see through it very well. So it's not going to be like cumbersome, right? But it looks badass. The thing that we're finishing right now is the light up vest. So when you get shot by these like gel bullets, the thing's gonna light up like crazy. But each team's you're gonna have a neon light designed for your team, and that's how you guys are going to differentiate from one another. So let's just say team green, right? They're going to have like neon green kind of like strobes going through them, and that would be like your team, right? And then the other team's going to have like a blue kind of like very kind of lit like strobe kind of going through them like that, and you can that's how you'd be able to differentiate. But you get to name your team. So just like just like in gaming, right? Like pickup team, right? Whatever. You're going to go play like a LAN tournament, right? And you have a team already made, and you guys came with your own name. If you got a logo, we're putting it up there. Like that's your team. You came up with the name. You guys are going at it. You guys are just playing our game, and that's what we want people to do. Is we want people to get good at this game. Name your team. Have fun. Have fun. The entire thing's going to be produced like crazy. Let's see. You could put two base-like structures in both controls as strategic command and base-like inflatables. Yeah, it actually sounds badass. That sounds badass. Let's see. Okay, I thought there was more going to be added. So the you're talking about the military base? I do like that idea. Like I want to have like 4 rotating maps. Like the base map will just be this, you know what I mean? But everything in between, it just can't be in the control zone. Everything in between, we can play around. Like we could throw, name it, we put it there, right? So that just that middle section there, where it's not like light red, yeah, let's have some fun. I really want to have like 4 rotating maps, because the first map, that's just for the first Strike League. I think we have that one made. I'm not too entirely sure. And if we don't, then I'm open to all ears for the very first Strike League one. In fact, I think I don't think they actually have the first map concept down yet. We just have this over here. But I'm totally open to those ideas. And we're gonna name that map. We can call it the Tug map. For Tugboat Ball or something. I don't know. But like, we can give it an official name, and that would just be a part of the rotation, right? And then we can, for Strike League 2, the second event we can do an entirely new map, and then after like 4 events, we'd have like our rotating 4, and then now we got a full season. That'd be amazing. I don't know if we could probably call it the Tug map. That would be awesome. But oh man, I can already see the commentators having fun with that, and we have a good commentary team, but we can always expand more. And we definitely want people at the event that can do like, player interviews, because there's gonna be a lot involved with this, guys. Like, there's a local radio station that I was speaking to that I really wanted them to be a part of this, and they looked at the website and they said, this is really different, so please check back with us in January, because I told them that this would be coming in 2025. We're just finishing with the arena right now. Hey, Freak Show Drew, how you doing? I gotta say, Pog Almighty. But how is it going, my guy? Going over the league, Strikeball. It's a lot, and it's I'm excited because it's something brand new, just never before done. So we're just covering this. We're covering the map. Um, again, here's the map, the layout, the strike net. So let's see. It takes me 5 mixed drinks in 1 hour just to get a buzz feeling. My genetics simultaneously sucking. Yeah, I can't drink. It's just man, I can't do mixed drinks. I can't. I love mixed drinks, by the way. Like I love margaritas and everything. But I just I don't know. I'm if I do drink alcohol, it would probably be like you guys probably laugh. Like I don't know, Mike's Hard. In fact, for the Strike League event, the very first one, I'll probably enjoy a margarita at the end. I don't know. Like everyone's gonna want to have fun after the event, because where it's located at, it's in a really nice area. Like you guys are gonna if you guys come out, you guys are gonna have a good time. It's very close to downtown Nashville, so you'll have a great time. But that is it, guys. So if you do have any questions, you guys can hop on the Discord. You guys can go right to the Lounge One, the development tab. Oh, she put Bog Almighty round one. Oh my god. I just looked at the development tab. Oh my god, Tugboat. Oh my god. Okay. So okay, so that's everything though. So you know, again, I'll be back. I'll be back next week on Saturday around this time, and there is strike girls that are a part of this. They show up at the beginning of the rounds to show you what round it is. So they take the sign and they walk out. They're all in cosplay, very futuristic, and they're gonna say round one. Then they walk back round two, and then round three, and then round four. But we do want a women's division with this, so it's going to be amazing. In fact, everyone can play it. Everyone's going to enjoy it, and I think we're going to have a lot of good teams with this. So one of the other things that we were looking at was having like people that are involved in, like, I don't know, the first person shooter like gaming scene, right? So um I've had people ask me like, hey, so you should have somebody over there that should, I don't know, just be a part of like that whole system, right? Like, whoever is like a big time like professional player in, like, I don't know, Call of Duty, Counter Strike, you name it, right? Just find someone to come out there, check out the game, and see if they want to play a little bit, right? So that might be something that we'll probably do just to see how they take to it. We might throw them on one of the teams just to see like how that goes, see how they see if they have fun with it, But I think they will. So, but that's it, guys. So again, I appreciate you. This has been the update to the Neon Strike League, which is coming in 2025, actual event indoor arena held here in Nashville. To learn the game, go to neonstrikeleague.com, and it'll take you to this over here where you can learn the game. You can also go to the development tab where I'm posting the true developments of the game, so you guys can see what we've been working on, from the guns to the arena to the clothing, everything. So if you come up with any ideas on maps you'd like us to create, then just know we're open to all of it. We just have the base map down right now, and whatever map you do create with us, hey, if it fits everything, then we're naming it after you, and it's going to be a part of the rotation, and it's probably going to be the first map we do for the first Strike League event. All right, guys, I appreciate y'all. Please do check us out on the website, join the Discord, join our Twitter, and this was our first Kick stream, our first YouTube stream, Bog Almighty, and we are on Twitch as well. I have it under my personal my Talk and Gather name, but we do have the Neon Strike League socials up and ready to go as well. All right, guys, I appreciate y'all. Have a good night, and Pog all my